How are you today, my friends? Okay. Remember, we're Goal Achievers Youth Humanitarian Organization, and we're trying to make you happy all the time. We want to talk about happiness and then anger. What do you understand with the aspect of being happy all the time? Are you a happy person? And then, what do you twist out as anger? Yes, today I want to talk about the same happiness and anger, the principal ways to actually go with it, and how to help yourself. All right. Anger comes forth before some reactions that follows it. The principal things you have to know about anger, and in all, you have to make sure you hold on to your happiness. Do you understand? Happiness is the key thing I'm interested in this. But why I want to talk about anger is sometimes we find ourselves in situations that we don't know we're actually angry, or that anger we've actually dwell on for a very long time has affected us deeply and we don't understand, and it's blocking those channels of happiness. The hormone that is in charge of activating you and making sure you're happy, blocking everywhere, becoming barriers. So now I want to make you understand that anger is neutral. Bible talked about anger, and the Bible made us to understand that you have the freedom to be angry over a situation as a being. But then it's likely that you're not so okay and fitting to be in that very anger till the next morning. What am I saying in it? What I'm saying is you have to embrace anything that makes you happy, and then get it so much loaded in your system that anger of any kind will be blocked, and wherever it's coming from, your happiness will find a way to block it in such a way that you will not allow it to last. You will not allow the triggers of anger, maybe people around you or certain factors around your situation that is not actually expected at a particular time, that could actually trigger this very anger for you. When you're loaded with complete happiness inside of you, you find out that whatever trigger of anger of any kind can be controlled. It's God who gives that control. At the same time, if you've actually flourished so much in the Word of God, you understand that you have the freedom that you control everything that comes to you. Are you easily triggered by the words of people? Are you easily triggered by the actions of people? Are you being irritated by certain factors? You have to start working on it. Run away from everything that brings you those anger, and then step on it and say no. Whatever situation that comes, be in charge of it, in the sense that you always step on the same anger, melt it up and bring out the beauty in it, in that trigger, that words that people are using, that actions that people are using, whatever it is that had to tamper with your happiness, because happiness is a swimming ocean that brings out the potentials in you, that brings out happiness in you, that makes you shine all the shine you need in life. Happiness activates a lot of favors, it activates a lot of honor, it activates a lot of good health, it activates a lot of good relationship, even dormant relationship. You know, happiness kind of is transferable. When you're smiling at people who are coming in your comfort zone, you find out that people who sees you and you're vibrant in nature, your skin tuning, showing off how happy you are, how contented you are with the blessings God has given you, you find out that you have every key to be happy. If you're a house help anywhere and you're being treated by your madam somehow, or you're treated by the boss in the office, treated bad, no, you're free to be happy at every given time. Give them the reasons to always know that you are uniquely made the same way they are made. That opportunity left them where they are. What do I mean by that? Make sure you're giving your best. Give your best to the best that even the madam or the oga, the boss man there, whomever that is in charge, whoever see the importance of keeping you in the midst of trying to kill your vibes, you're always giving him the positivity. It's only positivity that makes you made you cut off every trigger that brings anger to you to step on your happiness. I believe that coordinating or controlling or infusing anger and happiness, that's that very chain. Sincerely, you have to make sure that you're happy. You know what devil steals from us is your happiness. Your happiness is supposed to, for married women, is supposed to come from your home. Happiness is supposed to come from the blessings you count that God has given you. Your happiness is supposed to come with the unique companion you're having with your God. The unique companion, the unity you're having with your God. The alignment of keeping to truth and loving your neighbors that has been told to us. The alignment of keeping to the commandments of God. Ability to see yourself still keeping and sustaining that unique nature of being in line with God. These are the things that will bring you happiness. And then you see, you flourish yourself in the blessings that comes forth. You flourish in the office, you shine. The little clothes you're able to buy, you wear. Your happiness comes from the revelations you're getting every day and knowing that you are lying in the wheels of God. Your happiness is attached to yourself. Your happiness is you being able to embrace it, sit on it, dance on it, and say no to anything that would steal away your happiness. Your happiness is you. Only you can make you happy. Only you can make you activated. Only you can dance that dance for you. Your happiness is you being able to give it out. Your happiness is what you can actually flourish. Your happiness is what the potentials you can actually put in yourself, the values you add to yourself. Your happiness is you. Your happiness is your God. Your happiness is everything that you factored around that makes you happy. Is it music? Attaching it is the essential factor. Is the essential factor that keep you in that same mood. Your happiness should not be based on what somebody is giving you, based on the kind of husband you marry or kind of kids you had for yourself with the mistakes of bringing them up. No, your happiness is you looking at the mirror and seeing the beauty in yourself. Is your name Chizoba? Is your name Chidima? Is your name Emeka? Is your name anybody? Your happiness is that beauty. That uniqueness you see that you're created in God's image and likeness, and your hand can pick things. Your thought can bring forth some concise information that will help the nature, that will help your home. The unique purpose that you wake up, you're able to urinate and then you sit down. The unique nature that you can actually eat well. The unique nature that you actually figure out things that is working out and you apply it is working out. Those are the things that keep you. Remember, you have to run away from any anger triggering machine around you, any factors around anybody who sits on people's happiness and make them, then I have to talk about narcissists. Whatever you try to them, they have to embrace your beauty, your potentials, the activity, everything that makes you happy, everything you work for is what they embrace and then sit on to be able to a little bit survive in the attachment of happiness. Make sure that you don't allow the temperament of anybody around to subdue you. Your happiness is the key, is the road to you moving. You have to embrace it. You have to stand on it. You have to sit on it. And you have to dance in it. You have to always make sure that you put your happiness as your priority, and in so doing, you find out that everything you lay your hands will prosper. You find out that that happiness you don't want to cut, especially the one that God gives and supply, insufficient in what you want, is not being stolen by temptation around, by boyfriend or girlfriend around, or temptation of trying to have what you don't have, or temptations of not being contented with what you have. You're beautiful and you're intelligent. What you need is your timing to be able to meet up in your academics, in your business, in your office. What you need is proper arrangement with yourself and your God. Ability for God to activate that beauty that gives you everything you want. Be happy. Never allow anger to turn you down today. So we are talking on that very happiness and anger. There are other factors we have to talk about, but this is what you have to take home. Don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends to tell your friends in this Go Lativas YouTube channel and a Facebook channel as well.